Hey guys, welcome back to Lounging with Legacy. And for today's video, I will be having a little story time because in my first video, first off, let me start by saying I know this is a little overdue. I was slacking. I appreciate all the love and support that I got on my last video though. Like, that was fucking dope. You guys are fucking awesome. Excuse my broken nail. Your girl needs to get her shits redone. I don't know why it took me so long to make another video, but it's not like I lost motivation because I had so much support that I didn't honestly expect, which was super cool. But I don't know. Today's video, I will be having a little story time because in the last video, when I was doing the little like lit Q&A moment segment of my last video, one of the questions was tell a drunk story. I can't remember if it was a happy story, like a funny drunk story, or like any drunk story. So, but I do remember that I pleaded the fifth, and a lot of you guys asked me to tell that story. So the story that I was gonna tell in that video, I'm gonna tell in this video today. The story begins with it was a person that I knew's birthday, an acquaintance, friend. It was somebody's birthday, and they invited me out. They were like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Do you want to go out with me? Because I'm fucking lit. Life of the party, baby." So she invited me out. Ooh. Well, you guys know it's a girl now. But they invited me out for their birthday, and basically it was like a little club, I guess. Club, lounge bar, whatever. And so yeah, they invited me out for their birthday, and I went to the bar, club, lounge, whatever the fuck it was. Sorry, whatever the freak it was. Excuse my profanity. Can't speak English today. That's been a reoccurring all day. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be I'm like squinting a lot because like I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. I'm gonna try not to squint so much. I truly apologize. I feel like Ariana Grande. I'll ever see those memes when she's always like squinting because sis can't see, and she be out like with no contacts on and shit. I don't wear contacts, but that's what I feel like. I feel like the meme. Like, I'm gonna insert one of those memes right here. But she was going to the club for her birthday, basically. Sum it up. She invited me. I was like, all right, lit, I'm gonna pull up. So, pulled up. But I think this is one of the few times that I was on time, actually. And surprisingly at that too. Like, if y'all know, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know me, you know. You know the vibes. But yeah, so she basically, I got there before them, her and her little friends or whatever. Let me not say little because it sounds like I'm being shady, but I swear I'm really not. They were cool. They're cool. I still fucks with Shorty to this day. Like, they cool. The drunk story has nothing to do with the person that invited me out. Honestly, it was what happened to me by myself. Like, that doesn't really have anything to do with the people or the people that I was with. So don't be feeling no type of way because it ain't about you, boo. But anyway, yeah. So I got there before her and her friends, and obviously, you know what that means. Like, I was texting her like, "Hey, I'm here," or whatever, and she was like, "Girl, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm on my way. You know, we're running a little late," which is cool. This is your birthday. You know, you gotta make a little entrance. I mean, for nobody because it was a packed ass club. Like, no, it wasn't her event. It wasn't nothing like that. Like, but you know, you gotta still make an event. You still gotta make an entrance when you're the birthday kid. Period. So yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm running late," and in my head, I'm like, "Girl, it's cool. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna drink until you get here." So, and This was like one of my, I'll say like second time, like after turning 21, really going out, like really going to the club. So yeah, that's that. So but anyway, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so yeah, like it's my first, my not my first, my second time out, like after turning 21. So like, you know, I wasn't a big drinker when I was younger, like 18 and shit, and I wasn't a really big smokers and stuff. So like I still was, you know, how do I say, not a lightweight, because I could handle my shit, but like I got drunk a lot quicker. Like it took like a drink, one fucking drink to get me drunk. Meanwhile, now it takes me like a good like 4. Especially if it's wine, I need like the whole bottle to myself. But yeah, so it's like my second time, you know, really going out. So, you know, I'm not a lightweight, but like I get drunk pretty quickly. So, like I said, I'm there before her and her friends, and I was like, girl, no problem, you know, take your time. I'll just drink until you guys come and I'll be lit, you know, and then when you come, I'll take shots with you. Like I'm gonna take the ghetto. You done, sir? With your chainsaw? Y'all, so quick little story, right? So I was getting ready, I was setting up to film, and I heard that, the fucking motorbike, and like I said, I'm a little lit. So my dumbass was like, my first instinct was, oh my god, I didn't even think about the motorbikes, the dirt bikes, whatever the fuck they're called. I didn't even think about them. My literal first instinct was, oh my god, somebody's outside with a chainsaw? Y'all, I watch too many damn movies. Too many. Too many scary movies. A Chainsaw Legacy? A chainsaw? Let me. I know y'all probably like, bitch, can you get on with the story? I'm so sorry. All right, so moving on with the story. So, oh yeah, so I was like, yeah, it's okay. Like, you know, I'll just drink, buy a drink, take a shot, maybe, and wait till you get here. So she said she wasn't far, so, you know, I was expecting like to maybe just buy a drink. Um, Not really like buy a drink and take a shot and buy several drinks, because I really thought she wasn't that far, but sis played me. She was hella far. She didn't get there until like an hour after she told me she was on her way. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm waiting for her. I'm at the bar, I'm dolo, looking like a fucking snack. Okay. Nah, I look pretty good right now. I was looking kind of chopped that day. I was looking pretty decent. I was looking pretty cute. We're not gonna insert the picture. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna blow up my own spot, and I don't want these people that I went with to know that I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about them, but I don't want them to know that I'm talking about an experience I had while I was with them, because it was a bad experience. It wasn't a good. Let me tell you guys now. This is not a good drunk story. This is not like. And when I say a good drunk story, I mean like it's not happy. It's not funny. I laugh at it and I really shouldn't. I am thankful for my life every day though. But it's a little funny to me because like I'm really a dumb bitch. Like I'm a little slow. So anyway, back to the story. So yes, I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy a drink, you know, wait for this girl to show up with her friends or whatnot, or whoever she was bringing with her. I don't know, her boyfriend, her cousin. I don't know. She was bringing people with her. That's all I knew. But yeah, so I was drinking. I was by myself. I was at the bar looking cute or whatever, and I had to check my code in. I come back downstairs to like where the bar was, or yeah, the bar of that club was or whatever, and I ordered drink. I think it was like a Sex on the Beach. Sex on the Beach is really my go-to. Whatever, Sex on the Beach, thinking I was gonna be cool or whatever. And also thinking that Shorty and her crew was almost there, you know? Like they were on their way. So I only thought in my head, I'm only drinking one drink while I wait for her. I don't want to get too drunk while I'm by myself because there was a whole shit ton, a whole shit ton of men there. I mean, I'm female as well, but at this time I was in a relationship too, so, you know, I was, not trying to pay no mind to nobody. I was trying to lick you in peace. Mind my business. That good shit. But just look cute, there to support, be that friend that keeps an eye on her friends while they do hoe shit, but not do hoe shit, but just be drunk and enjoy your friend's energy, if that makes sense. That was me. I was that friend. I still am that friend, just not in a relationship anymore, so I partake in the whole shit. Like I said, I keep repeating this because I want you guys to realize, like, I really thought that I was not gonna be by myself for that long. So I wasn't planning on getting as drunk as I did that night. But turns out, like I said earlier, sis was really an hour away. So that's a lot of time to kill in the club by yourself. Think about it. I'm gonna let y'all take a second. Think about it. A whole hour. I got there. She was supposed to get there when I got there, and she didn't. So technically, she was 2 hours late, and I was there by myself for 2 hours. This fucking nail is blowing my 2 hours, guys, by myself. 2 hours by myself. One drink. That ain't happened. So first, like 5 minutes after I text her, she tells me, "Oh, we're close, we're on our way, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'm just gonna buy a drink." That one drink turned into 3 or 4 sex on the beach, a shot, and then a guy tried to buy me a drink, which was a dub. Like, I was dolo. This man really came up and was like, "Oh, you look good. Let me buy you." Sir, if you don't get away from me, sir, sir, sir. Like, boy, if you don't get away from me, like, dub, no, go away. First of all, like I told you, I was in a relationship too. It's like the number one fucking rule when females go out: don't take no drink from no man. Even though I was literally directly in front of the bartender. Like, she was cool. We was chatting it up. Because, like I said, I was there by myself for basically 2 hours. But yeah, she was cool. Like, I was right in front of her, so of course, I didn't expect her to. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say that, but because you never know, people be in on it. Like, that'd be their little swindle. But yeah, I was like, no, like, you're bugging out. I'm good. He's like, "Oh, what you drinking?" "Nothing. I'm good." "Oh, water." "I'm okay. We're all right. We're good. Please go away." Anyway, so yeah. So 4 drinks maybe and a shot in, I'm lit. Like, it was like 3 or 4. I want to say like 3. I think it was like 3 and a shot. And at this time, I was a Henny drinker. So it was like 3 and a shot of Henny. So yeah, I'm lit. Just text me like, "Oh, we're here. I'm so sorry. Oh, like, we're coming, or come upstairs," or some shit. She told me to meet her where they were at or whatever. So I was like, "Yeah, okay." Cannot find sis for like another 10 minutes. But, so this is where the whole experience of the story takes place. So she texts me. I'm drunk already. Like, I'm lit. It's lit. I was dancing by myself, looking like a fool, lip singing and shiz night, being all cute in my corner at the bar by myself. And I had just ordered another drink when she had texted me that she was there. So I was like, Bet she here, I'm bringing this shit with me, and we coming back and we taking a shot. Like the fuck, I was super lit. So, yeah, she texted me and I'm like, okay, I'm looking for her. I couldn't find her. As I'm walking, I had my cup. Like I took my cup that my drink, brand new drink. I took like a sip of it, and um like maybe a sip or two of my drink. That's why I said it was like 3 or 4, because I think like the third or fourth cup, that's when she had texted me that she was there. But I definitely remember taking a shot. Yeah, taking a shot and drinking 2 full cups dolo, like waiting for her and her crew to arrive. So yeah, so I take my cup and I put it up because like I didn't want it to spill on me. This was stupid on my part. Like I should have just like, I don't know, held it close to me. But I had on white and I really didn't want it to spill on me. And y'all know Sex on the Beach is like red, like orange. If you drink, you know. Or like, you know, if you've ever had it before, you know. Or you can Google it, I don't know, I don't care. But like it's red and like orange. It's like cranberry juice and I think orange juice or pineapple juice and like vodka or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, so I didn't want it to spill on me. So I had put it up in the air. Dancing, my drink up in the air. I'm dancing, walking through the crowd, trying to get through the people. It's above me. I'm like, yeah, I can see it, you know. There's no way nobody can bloop into my drink because like I had it pretty high up. I'm short. I'm like 5'4", 5'5", and there were tall men there. So I'm thinking, drunk already, that, you know, nobody can put anything in my drink. It's above my head. I have it really high up. In my head, I have it really high up. Like, really high, guys. Like, I don't think you guys understand how high I thought that shit was. Like, I thought I was like 6 feet and that shit was all the way damn near touching the ceiling, apparently. But it really wasn't because I got roofied. So, yeah. So, um, I link up with the girl. I'm already lit. I didn't know. But something felt off. Like when I took a sip, I was like, oh, like it tasted weird. It tasted like, I don't know, stronger or something. Like it tasted weird. But I was too lit to like be like, oh no, there's something wrong with this. Like I'm kind of contradicting myself because I said earlier that like it was the beginning stages of me getting drunk or whatnot. But like I've gotten drunk before that, and like no. And I've gotten drunk times after that and now even, and nothing compares to that night, you know. Like when you just feel it in your soul, like you just know something was wrong, something was off. And I knew like something was wrong. Even my mom knew. Like I just came home bugging that night, that morning. But I know me, and like people who have gotten drunk with me or like seen me drunk before, they know like I'd be doing some dumb shit. Like one time I've walked into a fucking I walked into like a fucking like a fruit stand cover thing. Like you know how fruit stands be having like the covers over them, or like I don't know, like it's the thing, like the canopy thing that they put over. I walked into one of those, like, but I remembered that. Like I woke up like, ow, like my arm hurts. Like I really remember bumping into that shit mad hard. I don't remember getting home that night of the story that I'm telling you guys right now. Like I don't remember any of that. I just remember certain shit. I don't remember leaving the place, honestly, but I don't remember getting my coat. Like I don't remember coming home with my coat. I don't remember a lot. But yeah. So I was roofied, and um I just remember like being super dizzy after finishing that cup. Like I felt like I was gonna throw up. I couldn't breathe. I was so dizzy. I felt like my heart racing. I was like, fuck. Somebody put something in my drink. Like I just felt so bad. And I'm not a vomiter. Like, I don't vomit. I can get as drunk as fucking Jack Sparrow and the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. I will not throw up. Like, I will sit there and be like, like, the only time I'll throw up is if I make myself, like, after drinking, is if I make myself throw up. And so, like, I felt like I was gonna puke. And actually, when I came home that morning, like, when I got home that morning at like 4. Sorry, I'm like hopping from time frames to time frames. I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna finish telling the story. You guys will hear that part later. So, yeah, I just felt so bad. Like, oh my god, I hated it. I stopped. Like, I felt so bad because like her and her friends were getting lit, you know, drinking from the bottle, in their little section or whatever. It was lit. But my ass was like, in my head, like, I feel like shit. I don't know what it is, but I was still having a good time, you know? But in my head, I'm like, I'm not drinking no more. Like, it's good. Like, she was trying, and I would take little sips, but I was not drinking drinks, full cups, like, none of that. It was clip for that. Like, I really was not feeling that. Like, I even felt like I was sobering up a little bit. Like, I thought it was good. And, I don't know. I remember we stayed there until closing, and I remember her and her little crew, her little friends and shit were so done that they didn't even know how they were getting home, but they had a ride the whole time. Like, I guess one of the other friends had called an Uber or something. Like, they were good. My dumbass had my phone on like 5%. This was like the iPhone 7, so this was a while back. But yeah, I had like the iPhone 7, so y'all know. And this was when like the iPhone 8 had just came out. So you know how Apple be doing when their new products come out, their old ones start acting like shit and they start dying quick and whatever. So my shit was already on 5%. So my shit was really about to die. Like, it was over. So I remember the train being like stupid far. Like, stupid far. Like, blocks. And y'all know, if you're from New York, which I know most of y'all are, y'all know them fucking Manhattan blocks is no joke. No joke. It's bad. Yeah, so, like, could you imagine my drunk, roofied ass trying to walk all the way back there? Like, that was clip. So I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm too lit to be walking all the way back there. Like, I tried. I was like, nah, I'm good. And they were like, oh, you good? Like, can it be good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna walk back to the train. Walk back to the train. I played myself. I felt like death. My head was killing me. Like, the hangover hit already, and I was still lit. So what? What? That shit makes no sense to me. But yeah, so it like walked away from the club because after her and her friends had gotten their Uber and like left and shit, some guys like were trying to talk to me. It was like, yo, like, you need a ride, like, come here. And I was like, dub. Like, I must have pendeja, estúpida, any other way that you can say it, idiot. Like, I must have had that shit right across my forehead if they thought that my drunk ass was getting into somebody's vehicle. Like, oh, where you going? My dumb ass, my drunk ass was responding, though, like, oh, I went to the Bronx. Like, Legacy, what's wrong with you? Why are you speaking to these men? Is it crack? Is it crack that you're smoking? Because why'd you even tell them that? What? And he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going uptown too. Like, nah, sir. I'm good. I'm good on that, love. I'm good. Thank you. So, yeah. So I had like walked away because I was like, oh my god, like, I gotta get away from them. Not saying that, you know, they would have done anything bad or whatever. But you know, like I said, first rule of like girl drinking is just don't entertain any males. Don't entertain any males. Like if you feel like they're giving you a little funny vibe, trust your gut and get away from them. So you know, like I said, I'm not saying that they were trying to do anything, but you know, just you shouldn't do that regardless. So I like walked, I think like a block or two away from the club. And I was like, damn, I can't do this. I need to get in like a cab or something, or fucking an Uber or something. Like I had to get home because like my eyes were closing on me. Like I was so out of it. And then I said my phone was on 5%. I remember, last thing I remember before I feel like I really blacked out was I had got in a taxi and I had FaceTime my mom. My phone was on like 2, maybe 3%. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in this cab to charge my phone. I'm gonna be okay. I called my Uber, but my phone's dying. So if they get here, I won't be able to see it. And my mom was like, what? Like, I just remember her yelling at me, like, are you crazy? Like, oh, she was just blacking out me. It was bad. I know she was. I remember her yelling at me a little bit and her being scared. Like, I could hear it in her voice. And I said FaceTime. I mean, I called her on the phone. I called my mom. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go charge my phone in this guy's cab. Like, he said I could charge my phone in his cab. And my phone's on 3%, so I need it. And my phone had died. Like, I remember getting in the cab. And I was like, I remember looking at, he looked so suspicious too. Thank God, like, nothing happened to me, like, seriously. Because I did some dumb shit that night. But thank God nothing happened. And I had like left the door open. I didn't close the cab door. Like I had left it open, and I had asked him to pass me the iPhone wire for the car. You know, like the car charger iPhone wire or whatever. And I was charging my phone in his car, and my phone had died completely. And then like I don't remember anything in the car. I remember my phone turned on. Like I don't remember like being in the cab for that long or anything like that. It gets dark after like it blacks out basically after I plug my phone in. I remember my phone turning on and me squinting at it like, oh, my Uber's here, and grabbing my phone and like slamming the car door and like saying Legacy and then getting in the Uber. And once I got in the Uber, I don't remember coming home. I got here, but obviously, thank God. But I don't remember coming home. I don't know if I fell asleep in the cab. I feel like I was awake the whole ride though. I don't know. I don't remember. I truly don't remember. I don't remember coming home. I don't remember getting inside my house. I don't remember if I opened the door. Maybe my mom opened the door. I don't know. I truly don't remember. I don't remember getting in the house. Like I said, I don't remember getting undressed, taking off my makeup, taking off my clothes. Like, clearly, that's what undressed means. But I don't remember taking off my makeup or none of that. Like, I truly don't even remember coming home. It was like 3, 4 in the morning when I got home. Like after we left the club, maybe 5. And I just know my mom was livid. And I woke up the next morning and my head was pounding, it was spinning, and like I was like, yo, like I only had like 3 drinks and a half a cup and like 1 shot. I shouldn't feel like this. And as I got up, keep in mind, like I said earlier, guys, I do not throw up. I got out of bed and I couldn't even make it to the bathroom. I threw up. Like, I have a door that leads to my bathroom. I opened that door and I threw up like 2 steps after that door. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I was crying. I felt so bad. Like, I felt terrible. My body was in so much pain. Like, it was so fucking bad. I got to the toilet. I felt like I was throwing up for like an hour. I was on the floor. Like, I just felt so bad. My body ached like terribly. It was just so bad. So, something happened, but I wasn't drunk. Like, because even my mom said I wasn't like, when I'm drunk, I'm giggly and I'm like, like I'm funny, I'm weird, I'm me, like my real me. I was like slumped and like drowsy, and yeah, that's how she said I was acting when I got home. Like I said, I don't remember that. But yeah, that was the drunk story, guys. That's the story that you guys wanted to know. So weirdly. Well, that was the story that I was going to tell in the first video that you guys asked to know. But like I said, that was the end of that drunk story. Sorry, it's a little dark and sad. But I'm here. I'm okay. I'm glad I've learned my lesson, Definitely not holding my drink up in a packed ass club, having to walk through mad males and females. There were females there too, so I'm not gonna put it past them. There were groups of friends. There was just a whole bunch of people, so never doing that again. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching another Lounging with Legacy video. I appreciate your whole entire being. Do you hear me? Do you? Your whole entire being. You're the greatest. No one's told you? I'm telling you. You're the greatest. Y'all the greatest. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so that you guys can stay posted. And and make sure you guys turn your notifications on or whatever. Sorry, Bretman. Don't sue me. But yeah, so you guys can stay posted and know when I post my next video. I promise you it won't take a damn month again. Like, I feel like it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. Like, that's since I last posted, and that's probably right. I promise it won't take another month again. I have some video ideas, but you guys are free to make suggestions in the comments, or go follow my IG at Aspiring Legacy and slide into my DMs for some ideas or whatever. I'm pretty cool. I'm chill. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching another Lounging with Legacy video. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, so sorry. This was like pretty dark. You probably thought this shit was gonna be funny and shit. Low-key a little funny to me, because what type of dumb bitch is like, hey, can I charge my phone? Like, that's literally a scene out of a movie. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye.